Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a review with a big announcement. So I just came back from Tampa to pick this guy up, part of the lottery, and I just found out today that I passed the written portion of the advanced Cicerone test. Great news. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about that in another video, but review this guy. And this is Hunaphu. First time I've ever reviewed it on the channel. It's been quite a while since I've had it. I've only had a bottle shares, and this is their famous, I think this is the original Mexican stout. This is an imperial stout, brewed with cinnamon, vanilla, coconut, and chili peppers. I think it was ancho. And what is it got rocking at? Wow, Cigar is crazy. They don't even post ABV. I suspect it's around like 10, 11, something like that. But really cool. Kind of coincidence because a gajillion years ago, almost a decade, or less than a decade ago, but I actually found out that I passed the bar exam, and like they released for some reason that result at like 10, 11, like really late, like super late. I remember that. And I cracked a bottle of Marshall Zhukov. That's what I had available. I did a review in the middle of the night because I guess I wasn't doing anything the next day. And so, yeah, let's crack into this guy. So the guy pours in pitch black. It's really dark, wonderful dark brown head. So it's fruity. It's the peppers. It has a really nice kind of fruity note to it. It's a fruity pepper note. And it's a little bit like dried. I think it's ancho, so it has this kind of like mole, a little bit of that kind of like pepper fruitiness. Think of something like habanero and jalapeno, all those like fruity notes in the pepper round. So greenish pepper for sure. Some of that nice, rich, malty notes as well. But what pops here? Cinnamon. A lot of cinnamon and vanilla. It smells like just a wonderful blend of just like deep chocolate notes, that kind of fruity pepper note, spicy kind of cinnamon that plays into the fruity pepper notes quite nicely. Vanilla sweetens it up. Maybe some chocolate in here, but it smells fantastic. I mean, just big, rich and deep. Yeah. So I don't have this cool down too much, and that's fantastic. I feel like I'm more of a Mexican cake kind of guy, or Abraxas. The pepper flavor on here is just really subtle. They really show off the cinnamon and imperial stout to me, and vanilla and chocolate. For me, I want a bam kick of like a really nice kind of kick of pepper here. It's like a medium minus pepper flavor. The pepper is definitely lingering. You get that kind of dried, smoky note that you get from the ancho dried chilies. A little bit of fruitiness, but it really has no heat to it. It doesn't have the pepper kick. So it's pepper flavor. So it's certainly that. So it's definitely a good mole kind of flavor. And that's what they're going for. It's mole without the heat. Really nice kind of chocolate notes in there. Get a lot of rich maltiness of that kind of chocolate espresso notes. The chocolate is actually quite nice. I find that coconut I tend to not like. It has this kind of artificial kind of chocolatey note. Here it links in with the malts to give this kind of like hot chocolate flavor, the goal. And then the beer is nice and sticky. So you smack your lips, has that Bourbon County kind of residual sweetness. Vanilla helps balance everything out. And then the cinnamon. There's also another really wonderful flavor note that hits with the peppers up front. So it's like spicy, fruity, and also smoky spicy of the chili peppers. So the cinnamon and the peppers play very well. I will say that as I talk more, the cinnamon is probably the most predominant adjunct in here. It hits up front, it's noticeable, lingers on the back end. And even then, it's not that spicy. It's more like spice cabinet spicy versus like heat spicy, right? So not like your big red chewing bubblegum, but a little bit of that. Really nice stuff. I mean, that's just a really well-constructed beer. And the base beer is just fantastic. I mean, it's big, rich, boozy, good amount of residual sweetness. Absolutely fantastic. And it's dry too, yeah. The pepper, I think the pepper and the cinnamon help dry out the beer quite nicely. So it's not actually a dry beer. There's like obviously a lot of residual sweetness, a lot of thickness and chew, but it bounces out on the back end. Exactly what you want. This beer is a world-class beer. 98. Hunaphu's Imperial Stout, 98 for me. Really awesome to finally get to try it, like review it for you guys. So I'll give you guys more information coming soon. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.